WD My Passport 5 terabyte Orico case. Why did I buy them? How did I use them? Stick around and I'll show you why. My fondness for Western Digital external hard drives goes back a long way. I don't even think this was my first one, and it worked for me, getting me through a lot of teaching stuff. I actually dropped it in, cracked open, and I just taped it back together and it was working fine, but I ran out of space on it. So I invested in this one a long time ago, back when I was broke, so that was maybe before 2018. And having a YouTube channel, this one did get full, and I needed to get another one. And this case for this one is a Case Logic, so I like Case Logic cases. They hold up very well. This was actually a case from Western Digital that I bought at a box store when I bought that one. So I was looking for a new one, and I found on Amazon this Western Digital 5 terabyte. So without having to go just having my own server, I'm hoping this one gets me through for a couple of years, at least until my son can come over and set me up with my own server. It's just a portable hard drive. You can back it up and do all the safety stuff. It has a 3-year limited warranty. Password protection, which I don't need because I keep this at home. It's just to store my YouTube videos, family photos, and things like that. It does a lot of fancy stuff that I don't do. And this is a great marketing plan to put white writing on orange, wasn't it? That was sarcasm. It's supposed to be super speed, USB-A cable. And it's compatible with Windows 10 Plus, Chrome. You can download a driver without the need to reformat. They're just super easy to use. Mine's just a plug and play. They're like, I'm a technological idiot. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So I also wanted a case, even though I keep these at home. And I actually ordered 2 cases, but it was going to cost me more to send one back. So I'll just find something else to do with this, put it in my travel bag or something. And I just got the purple case, so I would know that this is my latest case. It is a little bit bigger than the case from my prior one. I had trouble trying to find one that this is supposed to fit in. I hope it works. So the case, just like my other ones, has a mesh pocket, and then it has the band to put the drive in. I just got my nails done, so I'm going to try really hard not to mess them up getting in this package. So it's tinier than I expected. That was graceful. Actually, it looks like it's the same size as my other one. Actually smaller. I thought it was going to be bigger. That's why I thought I needed the bigger case. I don't think this is going to be a problem. No, it's going to fit just fine. And my cable will live over here, so that's all right. I was really worried about the case not being big enough. But that part makes me happy so far. So as it said, it comes with a charging cable. Which it goes in like this. What I did on my previous one, the one I'm using now, is I just put some fingernail polish on. Because I got tired of trying to stuff it in like upside down, so I just put fingernail polish to fingernail polish, and I know which way it goes. I also put fingernail polish on the top part that goes in my computer just to save my sanity a little bit. I'll do the same thing to this one. Look how pretty that is. Sleek. Feels very solid. My previous one had like very square edges. It feels heavier than this one. This is definitely attractive little device. Wow, if you don't have anything else to do, it comes with instructions in many languages with very small print. I'll try to read some of it in English. See if there's anything I really need to know before I plug and play this thing. Probably not. I have a very messy desktop. I know one reason is I had to get things off of my other WD drive, so I have space for my YouTube videos, so I need to move some stuff around. But first, let's just see if we can even get this thing to work. I hope it can, because My return window for Amazon's already expired. So this computer is a Lenovo ThinkPad, and I love it. It was expensive, but well worth the money. Let's see. So it's finding something. Here we go. It says My Passport. Select to choose what happens with removable devices. It's setting it up. So all I had to do is to plug it in. And there are fancy things you can do with them, but I just don't do the fancy stuff with My Passport. I just use them as a big fancy flash drive. It's going to take this little while. What I normally do is just, I have this icon here in my PC. I click on that and my passport's showing up down here, and that's how I access My Passport. So right now there's nothing on it. I'm going to open it up, and it says you can install it. I don't think I've ever installed the software. Let's see how fast it goes. Like about 2 pretty big files being moved right now with a bunch of pictures. Over 11,000 items. So it's saying that about an hour and 35 minutes remain to transfer all of these files over here. This is why I need to get this stuff off of my desktop and onto a portable hard drive or external hard drive. I need to get it all organized. So there we go. Now it's down to about 11 minutes. These are all pictures that I'm moving, so they're probably fairly large files. They probably haven't been edited yet. Now we're back up to 35 minutes. Check in the text below and also in the pinned comment. I will provide a link for you to purchase this product or one similar. It helps me out a little bit if you use that link. Thanks a bunch. It seems to be going pretty slowly, so I'm going to stop filming and just let it continue to move the things over. But I'm quite confident it's going to hold everything, and my desktop will be clear before I go to bed tonight. So I'm moving some other folders, and it's moving them a lot faster. This one, it just has a lot of pictures and stuff on it, but I've already moved 2 folders and finished moving them like really, really quickly. $656 items. You see the speed's quite faster. And that one's just getting hung up. So many items. Here's a folder that shouldn't be too difficult to move. It's just powerlifting certificates and workouts that I've done. So that one moved pretty fast. Still hung up on this one a little bit. So let's look at this land document. So I have a lot of land surveys and things on this. See how fast that one goes. That one's going pretty fast. It has some large files on it as well. We're 14% now with a big file. Gonna be very happy to have these off of my desktop. I could have put them in documents and sorted them, but I left them in folders on my desktop, which I know is bad, but to remind myself to get them moved off. Okay, we're up to 15 on that one. Here's a folder that has videos on it for my dissertation that I need to probably go through and delete. I need to check them first. Some of them are videos I made of me reading my dissertation aloud to try to find errors. For documents, they move almost immediately. They're just there. This is another folder with some videos on it. I have everything moved off of my desktop except for these 4 items that I'm going to leave on here because I use this for eBay. I don't need to plug anything in. And these are things I need to attend to that I need to get resolved. Once they get resolved, I'll move those folders into storage. This folder is still the one that's being moved here. And now we're down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So very shortly, my desktop should look like that. And that will be gone. Very happy with this hard drive. I'm glad this is working because my return window from Amazon has already come and gone. I'm using my Lenovo ThinkPad, which I bought 3 years ago. Costs a lot of money, but I love this computer. It's just does what I need to do for. I can have a lot of applications open and it runs really fast. I can upload my YouTube videos and without having to pull my hair out. So I started this about maybe 20 minutes ago, and it looks like it's going to be completely done in fewer than 30 minutes. So fewer than 30 minutes, and we're about to have all the files that I want off of my desktop onto my passport. Yay. That was a lot of items to move. You want to see it hit 100, don't you? So do I. Yay! So we have all these files now on my passport. And my desktop looks so much better, doesn't it? And let's double click on that. It hardly took up any space. All that free space to put things on. Thank you for watching my video from a novice about my WD little passport and my little case that it goes in and how I transferred my files to organize them. If you'll check in the text below the video, I'll provide a link on how you can buy either of these two items. If you're interested, it helps me out a little bit if you use those links when you purchase. And if you can, give the video a thumbs up. If you can give me some advice on how to be more tech savvy, I would appreciate that too. Consider subscribing to my channel or playlist to suit your needs. And until next time, let's just help each other solve problems. Bye. Watch another video if you've got time before you go.